Waiting for, from Tokyo as well as Dallas, Texas, the Oriental Dragon Master. With his manager, Ali Farouk. His opponent tonight needs no introduction, but from Bad Street, USA, Terry Bam Bam Gordy. This will be a one-fall, 30-minute match. Your referee is John Renesto.
The Dragon Master ready, Terry Bam Bam Gordy ready, and we're ready to go. And when we talk about main events, got to talk about Terry Gordy next week, going against Abdullah the Butcher. Oh, he's got his work cut out 2 weeks in a row right now with the Dragon Master locked. Just in a body hold. Nice good takedown. Very good move by the Dragon Master.
It looks like Gordy's a little surprised at that right there.
Inside step over toe hold. Terry Gordy moving in charge. Now rolls it and scissors it. And has got things pretty well in tow right now. Dragon Master wrapped up by Terry Gordy.
Not much emotion coming from the Dragon Master's face. And I think you're going to see maybe tears come from his eyes once he feels the wrath of the fine athlete, the fine wrestler, a United States boy, Terry Bam Bam Gordy.
That is Gordy right there. He has the leg scissored. Paying attention to Terry Gordy. Comes back just with the leg. Nice job by Dragon Master. Arm guard and scissored. And takes Gordy on his back, and Gordy's got to watch those shoulders now. As John Modesto, the official, takes a look at the left shoulder. It's not down yet. There's the arm. There's Dragon Master. And Gordy is going to scissor it up. Lost his hold for a moment.
Yeah, I think when you say just for a moment, you hit it on the nose, though, because he's going to kick out of it, as you see right here. And he's going to slowly peel away.
Farouk is out here, administrating to the heavens. And Garner underneath the bottom rope, so that's a break. And he takes a few shots just as he leaves. Red Estro complains today. You get under the bottom rope. That's a break. Put the body under there. Now, that's a 30-minute time limit. Big event. A big event for two big men in wrestling. Dragon Master from Tokyo and Terry Bam Bam Gordy from the Bad Street, USA, wherever that might be. Nice side mirror move by Gordy with a headlock.
I imagine whatever street Gordy lives on could be called Bad Street, because he's one bad dude.
Dragon Master trying to unload inside, doing a pretty good job on the body. And so is Gordy now, hammering away on the top side. Comes back with a headlock. Dragon Master can pull hair. Gordy doesn't have that luxury. There is no hair to pull. Gordy maintains the headlock. Dragon Master trying to maintain just his balance right now to find a way to work out of this one.
You know, the balance is also, if you notice the shoes, you can't see them now, but the shoes on the Dragon Master have the web right between the first two toes, and those shoes are made especially for balance.
There goes Dragon Master now. Here comes Gordy. Nice kick. Meeting Dragon Master off the rope. Right through it. No, he kicks him right out. The Dragon Master flail right out, steps inside, step over, spinning toe hold, and as Gordy slowed down for a moment.
Yeah, Renesto's doing a fine job of being right where the action is, and in a final, you know, a main event bout like this, you need a ref that can be right on top of it, because everything counts here.
And the Dragon Master now has this inside toe hold barred with Gordy's other leg, and that's putting a lot of pressure on Gordy. Look at this. Look at it, like a pretzel. You're going to have to separate and take a day or two.
Look at the size of Gordy's shoes. You know, after only 25 minutes left in this bout, 5 minutes gone, I hope that the Dragon Master can think of something else.
Well, the Dragon Master has used every conceivable appendage right now to work on Terry Gordy. He's got it. There's that big shoe. Much larger shoe than the Dragon Master. Coming up, waiting for the circulation to return to that leg, and he is.
That looks like he's favored a little bit, Bill.
Well, the circulation was cut off pretty well there. Wasn't it? All those toe holds and scissors that the Dragon Master had. So the Dragon Master goes right back for that left leg. They struggle for legs here. And each has a leg, but neither one is in a position to do much about it right now. However, Dragon Master, there's a count of 2 on that shoulder on. Dragon Master almost pulled it off, and now...
And there you go, Bill. You don't see that too much. A Dragon Master jumping out of the ring to escape somebody.
Maybe Farouk wanted to tell him something. Takedown by Dragon Master, count of 2 on Gordy. Boy, that was fast. The Dragon Master dropping on that left leg. And notice now, Adam, that the Dragon Master's working on that, continually working on the left leg.
He is. He keeps pulling on his toes and on that shoe there. And I saw Terry favoring that leg before. I hope it's not going to affect this match.
Gordy limping away a bit. Dragon Master staying after the left leg. Gordy just fighting it off.
Woo, and only Gordy's sheer strength and size is going to be able to save him here. But the Dragon Master goes for key points on the leg of Gordy.
Back to that toe, step over toe hold. Dragon Master back to the inside, step over toe hold. He's been working on the left leg of Terry Gordy. We've seen Gordy limping on it, circulation cut off, that bending, switching, and continually working at it. There he goes into his scissors on it. And Gordy is at the top rope. Has his hand on the rope. And there's the count and the break. Once again, and still kicking on that left leg is Gordy.
Holy mackerel.
To the floor.
I don't believe it. And Gordy is hurt. You don't see a man that size limp like that unless he's really hurt. And you know what? That's like hurting a bear. You need to kill a bear. As you're going to see here.
Here comes the Dragon Master back. Dragon Master working on that left leg, continually working on that left leg. And Gordy in trouble, still in trouble. Now trying a shoulder stand. He's had his left shoulder off of it. So that's not working right now for the Dragon Master, but Gordy has not been able to overcome Terry Gordy. Taking a shot, another shot. The Dragon Master staying on top of him. Gordy, you can tell he's a little disgusted with this. He can't reverse the trend here. He can't turn the tide. And the Dragon Master continues to work on the left leg. Now we're turning around. Gordy trying to come up with something as once again his left leg is in a leg scissors. And Gordy is in a position now to do some hurt on the Dragon Master at least. At least he's in a position to bang away on him if he wants to. Figure out some way to take the pressure off that left leg.
Gordy needs to get that leg free, and the Dragon Master just doesn't look like he's going to let it go.
And now they got to break. Well, Dragon says, I'll take off that work on here. And maybe he's going to bang in on that left knee. There he goes into the hamstring muscle. And put it into the corner buckle. And
oh, no.
Slam around the pole. With more hurt on the left leg of Terry Gordy. There it goes. Oh. And Gordy in more and more pain. He lost kind of the feeling in it. Chop missed and right back down the Dragon Master.
And the Dragon Master wants to decide, what am I going to do to you next? Well, I'll tell you what. It looks like more pain for that leg.
Standing, spinning toe hold. So, in any position, Terry Gordy's got trouble because it's always on the left leg. So Terry Gordy still in trouble, but he's bam-bamming away, and that breaks away. Maybe he's got a chance here to run off and get a little more feeling right than that. That kick to the right foot. That kick again. And that's why they call him Bam Bam. He bangs away, bangs away. Oh, the crowd picking up the enthusiasm. Here comes the Dragon Master. Drop kick. Terry. Whoa, there's a foot over the top rope. Foot over the top rope. So that was an automatic break. You got to try a backbreaker, and Gordy landing on his head. Here comes 1, 2, no, not 3. Gordy flails out. Time running down. Battle running down, and Gordy trying to turn this thing around. Gordy comes off the rope. Up on top.
Pile driver. Bill, here it is. Oh!
He may have it. Pile driver on the Dragon Master with the leg over the top rope again.
Oh. Can you believe that? What a move by Bam Bam Gordy.
Shot across the head. Another shot. Gordy going back. There's a count of 1, 2, 3. The leg under the bottom rope.
He got him, Bill.
The referee did not count it. Bam Bam is listed as the winner. What they're complaining about, Farouk complaining about, is that the Dragon Master's leg was under the bottom rope. And they're complaining, hey, you called Bam Bam and a break. You call it a break. And here comes the referee. Bam Bam's right here. John. Well, we wait to see what's going to occur here. John, now, you called a break when Gordy was under the rope. What about this?
Mr. Mercer, according to the rules of the Texas Championship Wrestling rules say that if a foot is over the rope, the count is broken. It doesn't say anything about him being under the rope.
Okay, good. Thank you, John. Well, Gordy picks up the win.
You know, Rice, I can't explain to the people, I wish I could, what it's like to be in a packed house with all the people on your side. Man, what a feeling. We have this tag team match coming up Friday where if your partner's eliminated, you're eliminated too. Man, what a concept. I can't wait.
Look here, people. Now, we know we had our difference, but everybody makes a change. Friday night, people, a tag team battle royal. Von Erich and Ice makes everything real nice. Like Mama says, it bees that way sometime.
Believe it's a Texas Championship Wrestling to find a totally unique concept. A tag team battle royal. This Friday night, there'll be many tag teams in the ring. If your partner gets beat, you get beat. So you gotta watch your back, you gotta watch your partner's back. And the best thing to do is to stand back to back and take on all comers.
It's a controversial decision on Texas Championship Wrestling, and with me a person who's never been controversial, matchmaker Gary Hart.
Well,
How
I
you
try
been?
not to be. I've
Good
been
to see you.
terrific.
Yeah.
I think you're doing a great job, and the wrestling fans really like
And
it.
you're doing a great job bringing in these wrestlers. This is an exciting time to
Yes, it is.
put back into this class we've been talking about.
Yeah.
It's coming along.
And make it something that the whole family can sit down on Saturday night in front of the TV set and enjoy it.
You know, I've already had that response from some folks, and that's good. But there was a little controversy in this about this foot under the rope, and we talked to the referee, and he said, if that foot is under the rope, you're going to be counted anyway. It's over the rope on the bottom rope.
Yeah.
It gets, hey, you got to pull it out and start over.
Well, see, a lot of times, Bill, in wrestling, people try to abuse the rules in many different ways. So the best way to
I
do it is...
recall that, yes.
Well, yes. I was looking after my business then, and now I'm looking after my business
you
now.
are.
And we're not going to have any cheap outs. If you're going to win, you're going to win legitimately. And legitimately, if the foot is over the top rope, the man has made an effort to save himself.
Sure.
If it's laying under the bottom rope, there's no effort. And I think the referee was right in counting him down, and I agree with it.
What about, now they were telling me you're going to do a little differently too. We've seen this happen in championship matches, over the top rope and out. What's this now you're going to do?
Many times I feel that a lot of champions took advantage of over the top rope disqualification rule to save a title.
Sure, they didn't lose the title.
That's right. But in Texas Championship Wrestling, even though it's dangerous and someone could be hurt, I think it's important not to let anybody save a belt by doing that.
And you want to talk a little bit about Thunderdome on March 22nd, or shall we wait till a little later?
Let's wait a little later, but you're going to love Thunderdome.
All right. That's a part of Texas Championship Wrestling.
What a way to start out the night, ladies and gentlemen. We have a tag team bout for our first match this evening. It's going to be from Tampa, Florida, Steve Austin, and his partner this evening from San Francisco, California, the California Stud. Their opponents tonight, from Portland, Oregon, Matt Bourne. His partner this evening, from St. Louis, Iceman Parsons. It will be a one-fall, 10-minute bout. The referee's name is Bobby Turner.
Okay, we're ready to go with this first bout on this edition of Texas Championship Wrestling from the lovely Metroplex Arena right here at Markville and Greenville, just south of 635 in North Dallas. I'm Bill Mercer with Adam Beach. You just met Don Batiste. And Adam, we better keep loose on this one because the bodies may fly all over the arena.
Oh, yeah, Bill. You said a mouthful. Maniac Matt Borne, the Iceman against Stud and Austin. Anything can happen here. You're right. We got to keep loose.
California Stud and Matt Borne opening things up. The referee is Bobby Turner.
Well,
and this is a one-fall event as Borne and the Stud start the action.
I'll tell you, remember Matt Borne not too long ago, him and Al Perez went for a championship title. Borne lost, but I still think he's a contender. He's got championship quality wrestler here in the ring with the Stud.
Matt Borne, whose father set his example as a great professional wrestler. California Stud, former football player of college and pro ranks. A very tough, very well built. Both these guys, Austin and Stud, are outstanding physiques. Playing a couple of tough guys in Borne and Iceman King Parsons. In fact, you couldn't have four better physical specimens in one ring. That's Borne and the California Stud wrapped up over there in that far corner. Turner trying to get him to break. One of the things that you'll find with Borne and Iceman is that they're endurable. They will endure pain and suffering and keep going.
Absolutely. Let me elaborate on that just a teeny bit. Bill, these two, Austin and Stud, they work out a lot. They've got a lot of weightlifting, a lot of martial arts as well. So they can endure pain. They can endure hardship, as well as Matt Borne and Iceman.
California Stud opened up on Borne. Fires. Hammered away. The action picking up, and now quick switch here as Steve Austin comes in. The Mean Green Machine, I like to call him. He is a former football player at what then was North Texas State University, now the University of North Texas. And Steve Austin hammering away. He's got that linebacker mentality.
He sure does. No pain, no mercy. He'll get it, he can take it.
Matt Borne hammering in.
And there's a tag right there, Bill. And the Stud's going to work on the midsection of Borne, as well as a drop there. A lot of elbows flying here tonight.
California Stud back in. They got a nice routine going now, the rhythm going with Stud and Austin. There's Borne. Nice. Good move underneath. Another move underneath. And a flying drop kick on California Stud. Matt Borne in a little trouble. Another flying drop kick. And here's one for Steve Austin. Borne taking a man. Iceman with a body slam, and all the bodies fly, and Iceman and Borne are king of the hill right now.
And look at that little move that the Iceman's making. He's talking about, baby, let's get down boogie. You want to break the rules? I'll break the rules with you. He will, too. That Iceman will hurt you if you're not looking.
Matt Borne and Iceman King Parsons taking care of things, and Borne, who looked like he was in trouble, came back with those body slams on the California Stud, then on Steve Austin. And it all erupted into a plus for Borne and Iceman.
And the crowd back there a second ago had a few things to say to the Stud and Steve Austin, and I don't think you at home wanted to hear it.
Here comes the man back. Started all that mayhem. The last one to feel the wrath of Matt Borne. And on this edition of Texas Championship Wrestling, Cowboy Tony and Terry Garvin coming up. And then the main event, Terry Gordy and the Dragon Master.
And what a match that's going to be, Bill.
Big men against each other.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you, when they say that Texas Championship Wrestling with class is brought back, it's right, because the 5 or 6 matches I've seen the last couple of weeks have been so close. They have matched these people up so well that you don't know who's going to win this, and it's only by sheer determination and the brutality of the sport that determines the winner.
Here comes Steve Austin back. Forearm shiver changing with the California Stud. Austin now trying to keep some advantage going, but Borne ever relentless, ever boring in. Nice move by Austin. Great move by Borne. Borne says, come on, Iceman, let's make a switch. Can't do it right now. He's got the wrist. Now they make the switch. And Iceman King Parsons comes in to take over from a hard-moving, hard-charging Matt Borne, who's taking a few moments of rest before he leaves. Iceman continues his attack. Got a wrist. Now he goes to the shoulder. And a standing shoulder hold for Iceman King Parsons with a nod of thanks to Matt Borne.
Yeah, 5 minutes gone by now. And Iceman wants to know, how much can you take? Because I can give it to you. How much can you take, Steve Austin? Are you really the $6 million man?
All right, timekeeper, Buddy Hammett. And Iceman King Parsons. Letting Steve Austin out for a minute. Steve's said, hey, this is the rope, got the rope, and he won't let think about it.
Yeah, Bill, the ref be happy to explain it to him any way he wants.
Notice the ensemble that Steve Austin and the California Stud have on. It's certainly graphic art.
Yeah, it looks like California to me.
It's like California art. Art Deco of California. Steve Austin with a headlock, rolling on the Iceman King Parsons. And Iceman and Matt Borne have given these two handsome blonde men all they've wanted so far in this bout. Headlock in on Iceman, trying to figure a move and a move here. Iceman won't make just one move. He usually has a couple in mind before he takes the opportunity to slide out. Off the rope. Here we go. Nice shoulder butt by Austin. Another one by Austin. Iceman wasn't set. Keep watching very carefully. Look out. And the drag, the arm drag. Here comes one for the stud. Matt Borne gives California Stud a shot, and Iceman with a headbutt. And timeout, Steve Austin. They don't do that here, Steve. Only on the football field. Austin is a little worried now. He got a corner and 2 men after him.
He should be worried. These guys decide to break the rules. They decide to go in without tagging each other, to try and sneak in and win this thing. They got a big mistake. That's a big mistake on their part, because Borne and Iceman aren't going to stand for it.
Iceman King Parsons working on Steve Austin. Trying to find a little hole here, a little opening, a little move to move inside. Headlock. He's okay. Iceman now with the advantage. Slight that it is at the moment. Let's see what Austin can do. Slide out of the headlock. He does. Good shoulder by Iceman. And California Stud interfering. And Matt Borne wants to take a few shots at, but they've got Iceman set up right here. Good work by Austin. Here is a drop across the neck. California Stud, 1, 2, and not enough as Matt Borne separates him with a last-second kick to the head. California Stud threatening him. As you notice, there was no real exchange between the California Stud and Steve Austin. I'll tell you, official missed that, and they go on as they are.
With only 2 minutes left, it looks like it's pretty evenly matched. I see these two guys working each other equally, masterfully, and something's going to have to come here down at the end, Bill.
A Stud slashing, and a hold in the back by Steve Austin. And there's a crash across the back by Austin. They've got him tied up right now, and Iceman in lots of trouble over there. Matt Borne cannot help his partner. Trying to top for a count of 3. 1, 2, and no, just 2. That was a fast count, still couldn't make it. Iceman rolled out. Steve Austin on the attack. Little time left in this bout as Austin sends Iceman off, but not far. Spinning around, going for a reverse.
This could be it right here. This could be it right here.
2, not 3. A kick by California Stud. Stud with the interference. And Austin will try it again. A rolling headlock, coming back with a double chin. And Steve Austin in command of Iceman right at the moment.
We're talking about less than a minute here. Less than a minute to go here in this round.
It's moving down to about 50 seconds now.
Come on, Ice.
Steve Austin with a head still holding on Iceman. Iceman trying to fight out of there. They're trying to battle. Austin wants to put it away. Nice move by Austin. Coming up. Clothesline. And Austin also clothesline, running to the head of Iceman. The count is on. The count is on. Iceman trying to get to Borne. And there's the bell. And the attack continues. And everybody battling now. Borne, Austin, Stud. Here comes Iceman. They're all going to have
got about 1,000 pounds in there. A blonde hair.
There goes Austin. Borne and the Stud still battling. The bell is run, but it's far from over. They continue to battle. And Borne and Iceman clear the ring, but there is no winner.
And the Maniac throws out California Stud. And a folding chair. Well, that by California Stud.
That is the time limit. No winner, but four angry young men.
You mentioned something interesting earlier. You said Kevin Von Erich had been your hero for a long time, and that kind of leads into something here, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Kevin Von Erich was my hero when I was a young girl. I used to wait in line just to get tickets to see him, and now here I am working with him. Well, why don't we take a look into the personal life of Kevin Von Erich?
Kevin visited with us earlier this week about his thoughts and his desires. Kevin's quite a family man.
You know, lawsuits and litigations, and they take so long. I've never had anything to do with these parts of business, but lately I'm dragged into it, and I've been listening to, you know, lawyers talk all day long for the past few months. But what I do best is wrestle. I've been missing it, and lately I wrestled at the Metroplex Arena. Had a good time out there, too. You know, something kind of gets inside you and it builds. It wants to go, you know. I mean, this is what I've been doing all my life is professional wrestling. I know one speed, and that's 110%. Just a minute. Yeah, that's a good job. Atta girl. And, you know, this is great, the family style living and all. I love being at home, and, you know, that's great. But something inside me says, you know, you got something else to do, Kevin. It's, I've been doing this all my life, it seems like, and it's just, my life's empty without it. I need to get in that ring and have some combat. I don't know how to describe it. It just feels good to deliver a blow. It feels good to wrestle. I just love it. And my life's been kind of empty in that way. And I plan on getting back in the ring and giving it everything I've got, and I want you folks to keep an eye out, because you're going to hear Kevin Von Erich again real soon.
Arena, something completely unique, a tag team battle royal, something that's never been done, never been seen in Texas. Come on down, check it out, because you know, my partner and myself, there's no way that we're going to be defeated. I'm going to be watching his back, and he'll be watching mine, so you come down for nothing but pure action and excitement, baby. Come down and see us.
It's okay.
There is this skyline of the wealthy downtown Dallas. And something I'm feeling here.
Yes, there's about 5,000 homeless in a 5-block area in this part of Dallas.
Right here?
Right here in this area. The homeless shelters are full during this time of year when it's real cold. The Union Gospel Mission here, it's next door, they have people sleeping on the floors. There's a lot of them that just will not go into the shelters. They prefer right out here in the open.
Right out here with this fight.
So we provide the barrel.
Here comes Iceman.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Hi,
good to see you.
What's up, Bill?
How you doing?
What's going on? Fine, baby.
Good. Feels good around this fire, doesn't it?
I know what it feels like to be cold and homeless, baby. I've been there, man.
Guys, you come down here quite often, then?
Yes, sir, brother. You know, it's not just here in Dallas, Texas. It's all over the country, man. My hometown, St. Louis, Chicago, New York, I've been there, man. You know, and I know what it's like to be cold and hungry and no place to stay. I've been there.
Is there a solution to this? Is there something we can do? Is there something we're not doing?
You know, these people ain't greedy, they just in need. Instead of helping all these other countries, what about our people right here, man? Help our people right here at home, you know? They're not greedy, they just in need, man. Help them. Then think about helping somebody else in some other foreign country. That's the way I feel, man.
Remember, most of us, when it gets dark outside, have a place to go that's warm and safe. Unfortunately, not everyone has a warm, safe place to go.
And Iceman King Parsons has a warm and safe heart. And he exhibits that. And we We at Texas Championship Wrestling are interested in ways that we can help the people who are needy, the homeless, and other people who are in desperate straits. And I think that just by many ways that we can do that, and we will talk about that. We have some ideas that we can come through and be a part of this community to maybe not solve the problem, but help the problem.
That's what it's all about, helping each other.
Helping each other. That's what it is all about. And we're going to take a break from the best of Texas Championship Wrestling and be right back with some more excitement for you right after this.
Friday night, Tag Team Battle Royal at the Metroplex Arena. 5 teams go at each other. 10 men in the ring at the same time, battling for supremacy. If a member of a team is beaten by pinfall or submission, the team will be eliminated. 5 teams, 10 men going at it. Metroplex Arena, first time ever. Tag Team Battle Royal. Don't miss it.
March 22nd, Thunderdome. Be there.
Thunderdome, March 22nd, in a steel cage.
March 22nd, Thunderstone, steel cage, no way out. Can you dig it?
March 22nd, in the Thunderdome. March the 22nd, inside a steel cage. There's no escape. It's Thunderdome and Terry Gordy. Be there.
The best of last month's exciting bouts. We'll be talking in a moment about next month. I understand that you were really kind of, hey, this is Abdullah the Butcher. You didn't want to get around in the ring with him. I can't blame you in a way.
You can't believe how scary that man is to be alone with. I mean, I would never want to meet him in a dark alley. It reminds me of Freddy Krueger or someone like that.
Yeah, with the things. But
yeah. He's huge.
What, 500 pounds or something? And it's just awesome trying to move a huge semi-trailer truck out of the way with a sports car or something.
Exactly. I wouldn't even want to take him on with a sports car or anything. I'd be afraid the sports car would lose.
Maybe that's a good illustration of what Terry Gordy was, who gave up about 200 or 300 pounds in his match with Abdullah.
Yeah, I was surprised how well he did against.
Didn't he do well?
Abdullah, yes. He gave up a lot of weight for that one.
He gave up a lot of weight, gave up a lot of energy, and finally, well, let's let you watch it. Here's the best of Abdullah the Butcher and Terry Gordy.
And the crowd does pick up the chant. Let's go, Terry, go. And he'd like to go, but once again, it's a pressure point on the side of the head. And the Butcher making intense pain to Terry Gordy right now. In this, our big event on Texas Championship Wrestling, where the biggest man in the business, over 300 pounds, Abdullah the Butcher with Terry Gordy. And the next time you see Abdullah, week after next, and he meets an equally big man, Terry Gordy.
Oh, yeah, Bill. What a match that's going to be. Old Terry Bam Bam Gordy. That's a homeboy here from Texas. And I think Abdullah's going to have his work cut out for him that night.
Right now, Gordy still trying to fight back. And a lot of credit for going after this. He stays in there. Hard shots to midsection. Gordy has taken all sorts of punishment, but his credit, he's dished out plenty and still is. Now a bite on the head.
And they're both screaming. They're both yelling. And pain for the Butcher.
Gordy. And the Butcher. And Gordy learning something from the Butcher. Coming back and ripping his mouth like the Butcher did to him early in this bout. Now out the center of the ring, trying to get him off the ropes. Oh, I hope those ring posts hold up.
Yeah.
Gordy just about missed him. Comes right back with a knee lift. I'm not sure this post in this ring can handle the Butcher.
I wouldn't think so, but I hope Gordy doesn't throw him this way that fast.
Oh, a hard shot in the throat.
Uh-oh.
And here comes the Butcher.
It feels like it. Here it comes.
Oh! 300 pounds. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And the Butcher. The Butcher takes Terry Gordy and wraps him up finally.
Hi, Bill Mercer back with Gary Hart. Thunderdome, tell me something about that. I got this written down here, and I want to see what you're coming up with.
Well, the night of the Thunderdome is going to take place on the 22nd of March. That will be the next time that we will have the cameras there to tape for Texas Championship Wrestling. And as the weeks go by, I think I'll elaborate on it. But right now...
Keep it to yourself right
now.
The
Thunderdome.
Thunderdome. Sounds good. All right, sounds good. And some people coming up. Al Perez is coming back. What a magnificent wrestler. What a magnificent athlete and person.
Yes, and a great competitor.
Yeah.
Never has a bad match. No matter who you have him with, he gives it 110%.
Thinking about the one he had with Matt Borne.
Oh, what a match that was. Well, this one we've got coming up next week with him and the Angel of Death. That's going to be a real test.
Championship match.
Championship match for the World Federation title.
Good.
Al Perez beat Matt Borne, oddly enough, back in El Paso, Texas. You know, we had him here on the show, and they wrestled to a 30-minute draw with fall apiece, and then Matt Borne went to Corpus Christi and took the title from Al. And out in El Paso, Al Perez won it back, and he's got it on the television next week in the main event.
And the other thing that really excites me is you tell me that one-man gang and all his tattoos and all his personalities.
747, one of the big men in the wrestling world, 470 pounds. And he's out of the WWF, and now he's with Texas Wrestling. And I told you, when they come free, I'm going to grab them.
I know you will. You'll do that. Hey, listen, let's go out with the highlights of the Al Perez and Matt Borne match. How about that?
I don't think we could end Texas Championship Wrestling any better.
That's right.
This is wrestling.
Well, that's a revealing kind of move, but it didn't help Borne too much. At least it broke the hold momentarily. Inside on the leg again. And Al Perez, the champion, trying to finish it off with that toe hold that he's famous for. You know one thing he does? And you can imagine with a guy with the size and strength, he loves to play golf. He probably could drive that ball 300 yards. Matt Borne trying to find an opening. Perez won't let him take the opportunity to recover on that left leg, and a drop in there again on the nerve on the inside of the leg. Oh, that hurts. This is for the Texas Federation World Championship, and Perez is the champion. Matt Borne in trouble, but trying to fight his way through in this best 2 out of 3 fall championship bout here on Texas World Federation Wrestling from the Metroplex Arena in Dallas, Texas. Matt Borne. Father was known as Tough Tony, and appropriately so. And that's where Matt learned his toughness. And there's his toughness. Working on one leg, but Perez trying to finish it right there, and Borne stays on him. Borne leaning in. Perez attacking again the leg, finding a spot. Attacking and attacking, and Borne working on one leg as Perez drops in again, but Perez took a kick to the back of the head. Great timing by Borne. Borne trying to walk it off right now. Can this be it? Oh, tremendous reverse body slam. And Matt Borne going for the drop, but he missed it. Perez made a great move. And right back in there again is Perez on Borne, going back for the leg again. Over the top rope, twisting it. And here is punishment for Borne. More punishment for Borne. Ernesto warning the champion. Stretching up against the ropes. He's got to straddle between the bottom one and the middle one. Perez and Borne. The championship event and the main event of Texas World Federation Championship Wrestling. Perez misses. He collapses into the mat. Borne made a move. Another move with a kick to the side of the head, and Perez is shaken. Borne on the attack. Great left hand by Borne. Corner buckle. Borne on the attack. Relentlessly pursuing his man. Perez in trouble. And now the crowd picking up the action as they go for Borne. Perez in all sorts of trouble. Had the advantage. He's lost it now. Forearm shiver on top. 1, 2, and not enough for 3. Borne just missed it again. Al Perez in the champion. Up and over on top. Flying body slam on top. Rolls over. Borne 1, 2, and not 3. Oh, that was close. Perez recovering beautifully, and Borne almost took it away from him. And running shot to the top of the head. 1, 2, and not 3 again. Borne didn't cover him enough. Borne says this is it. His atomic body. Oh, a turnaround by Perez. Turns him up on the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, and he got the fall. Al Perez.